Hey folks, on today's episode of You Can Do Anything with AI, I have something really exciting to share you. We got functionality to the app that totally got broken last week. It's pretty magical to see how this works and to see that this worked. So basically the idea is that construction managers, contractors, subcontractors, they have many people working on many projects with many tasks, subtasks that need to be divided. Sometimes a task gets put off in progress, so on and so forth. And in some industries, for example, dog walkers, they need specific confirmation that certain safety features have been done before completing the project, like closing the backyard gate or locking the door. So this app that I'm about to show you shows an interactive checklist that is completely usable for multilingual people who maybe don't read and write so good. Let's go into this demo and we'll see what it looks like basically. We've got to do, in progress, complete, an ability to edit, add, and also photo add. But what's really exciting about this product is that when we go into this record feature, we have an audio record. Here's my computer. Here's my desk. Here's the folks at Gauntlet. And if I hit record, then I'm going to enter. Ooh, I wonder where my voice is. But let's say, cover the water bottle, throw away the cup, put the AirPod away. And I'm not sure if my microphone is connected to my phone right now or my computer, but let's see. So cover the water bottle has registered an update. I have some other similar things there. So it did a matching, throw away the cup, put the food away. So let's approve all of these. And we'll see that they get added to the checklist. And the way this works is that we're calling the audio to an OpenAI call, or actually a transcription. It's being classified it's being broken up into several components and then being classified as an update or a new item. So you see we have photos available inside I think these are clickable. My fingers are too big. And here, let's say that we covered the water bottle. The water bottle is covered. We'll pause that, hit done. It's going to process. Hopefully it's going to see this as a completed task. Yep, we got that check mark. Approve. It's going to save the changes. And the reason why it takes so long in this device, and something I've learned about this stack, is that I'm communicating from my phone to, see, now we have the water bottle isn't covered. I'm communicating from my phone to the computer. So what's the stack that I'm working with? I'm working with Swift and Ruby on Rails. Swift on Rails. Rails backend, Swift front end for iOS development. The reason I chose the stack is specifically because I've never used it before, and it was quite the hassle to use. Every time I moved to new Wi-Fi, it was a new IP address switch, which was kind of hard coded for testing environment. There are a lot of idiosyncrasies with working with Xcode, with various like compiling issues, with SSL certificates, and I made several decisions in order to get to a balance here. Another thing, I think I may have mentioned it. I'm connected through the Wi-Fi network to the backend server on Rails that's running on my machine, so that's why it's taking so long to load. So some decisions I made about this stack were that for a 24-hour MVP, we needed image analysis, audio analysis, and text analysis in less than 2-second return time. So given that that's really hard to do, I chose the OpenAI Whisper model for voice transcription because it's actually the best and fastest over API. Something that I could do in the future is I could use Apple's transcription, which I found was not as effective. Or take Whisper and bring it to the device, which is a .cpp, and has a bit of a harder configuration, but ends up running lightning fast. So another way to do this is to analyze audio as chunks. And there are a few ways that we could do updates and matching. So what I did is I provided context form the checklist in the call for checklist items. So to check matching, you could do something more explicit like semantic similarity or searching for words like updated. In a previous iteration of this project, I used Langsmith for prompting, for prompt engineering. So that allows for iteration. For this, I was trying to get something up and running and functional as quickly as possible. So I did less of that. Um, but but Langsmith could be a great tool in the future for engineering those prompts. So other next steps would be I haven't shown you, but on this application we have like project level and company level. So other next steps are to have different user functionality. For example, a contractor versus a subcontract versus a client would have different interactions with a to-do list. Maybe a client wants to add, maybe it goes into a queue while the contractor is coming up with pricing to the client, has to negotiate pricing with a subcontractor as well. So this is the project. It's been really exciting, really challenging to learn this new stack. On the second iteration, certain features that took me 12 hours to get set up only took me about an hour and a half. So the iteration really reduces time to launch. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day.